Hi there everyone, welcome back to the channel. So in this video, we are going to talk about Million Lint. So what is Million Lint? So Million Lint is an amazing tool that has come up in the React ecosystem, which is going to help you make your React component 70% faster as they claim in their website. So they say that it is a drop-in optimizing compiler for React. It helps you gain big performance win for UI and data heavy React apps. So without any delay, let's begin and try to find out what is this Million Lint all about. So they say that Million Lint is in public beta, and then they released this blog on recently February 29. So let us try to figure out this amazing tool. So they say, what is Million Lint? So according to them, Million Lint is a VS Code extension that keeps your React website fast. So they identify slow code and provide suggestions to fix it. So it's like ESLint, but for performance. So it's a performance centric linter, you can say. So many developers try to use tools like React App Tools to find unnecessary renders. Unfortunately, most lack the knowledge to properly manage the complexity, right? So that's why they introduce this linter in order to help you make React components faster so that you can write your React code better in terms of performance. So there they give you the example of profiler as well. So we have many tools for doing these things as well. Like they mentioned, they have tools, we have tools like Sentry, Datadog, but they show you the entire universe of web data. This can include every function call, network request, user interactions, core web vitals, screenshot, memory, a dizzying amount of information to process. As such, these tools have interfaces that are really overwhelming. So as per React and Chrome DevTools, they are simply unusable if you don't know what you are doing. And even if you do it, it is hard to tell which part of the component re-rendered or which hook or prop caused these things unless you are an expert. The current experience of performance debugging is hostile to most developers. So that's why they are focusing on making a linter for React developers that can help you make your React component faster. All right. So in search for a better way, they introduced Million Lint. So if we can come down here and we can find some of the interesting things. So how they do this and how they help us to make our React codes faster. So let's just say this is your React counter component that you have written out. Now, in order to help you make this component faster or performance friendly, so they inject Million Lint into your component, and that's how they do it. So they inject Million Lint everywhere and they log the data while you are running your code in the dev mode, right? So this is what they do. So during runtime, these inject handlers capture render, timing, metadata information as you interact with your app in the dev mode. With this approach, we can get runtime profiling data from running the app while keeping access to the source code thanks to JavaScript compiler. All right, so that's what they do it. So you write your React component, right? And then when you write your React component, during compilation phase, they inject the Million Lint, and then they helps you identify the performance issues while you interact with your React components in the dev mode. And once they have identified the issues, this is how they are going to show you the suggestions, right? So here they say that this is a node button component, right? So they are saying that on activated. So this is the render time and everything they are showing here, all the information. So I can play these videos as well for you. So this is a small video they have added here. So they are using the lint plus plus here. And then okay, so when you hover over, so you get all the details out here. So it is taking 202 millisecond, right? Time they are showing, which children they are showing, instances, and the number of render they are showing, right? So they are giving you all the information so that you can make your React component faster and better. So lastly, they have also made lint plus plus, which fits the collected information into a language model to discover optimization opportunities. So even if you don't know what you're doing, Million Lint will show you how. So basically they are using AI under the hood. So in the Lint plus plus, and once they find the performance pitfalls, they are going to use that large language model, and then they are going to show you the suggestion so that you can make your React web app more faster and better. So they are using AI under the hood in order to do it. Okay, so if I come down a bit as well, so and how do I make money from this? So again, they are saying that they are going to earn money using their Lean Plus Plus service. So they are going to charge $20 per month for 100 lens. Okay, that's a good thing. And then now this is an interesting part. So the road to million lent 1.0. So we are still in the very early days of experimentations. Million lent focuses on solving unnecessary re-renders right now, but we understand this is not a problem for long. So yeah, since if you guys don't know that, React introduced their own React compiler which solves this issue, which is going to solve this issue in React 19, and it is already powering Instagram.com in production. So from React 19, since the React compiler is going to introduce, we won't be having any unnecessary re-rendering issues anymore. So you can read this blog as well where the React compiler is being introduced, right? So once the React compiler is being introduced in React 19, this won't be any problem. And that's why they are saying we'll move on to handling slowdowns arising from React ecosystems like state managers, animations, bundle sizes, waterfalls, etc. So our eventual goal is to create a tool chain which gives your whole web infrastructure fast automatically front end to back end. Okay, so that's the whole thing about. So they are going to make a linter for React developer which is focused on performance, that is going to help us make our React app much more faster and performance friendly. Okay, so this is an early experimental tool. They are trying a lot under the hood. They are using AI as well. And then they are basically trying to help the React developers to make their app faster and performance friendly. So I wish them all the best, and let's wait and see where the time is going to fall and then how they are going to handle all these issues, right? So it is going to be really interesting to see how they are going to solve all these issues. So guys, this is the first time I'm trying this type of video where I'm reading a blog and trying to explain a new tool in the React ecosystem. If you like it, please hit that like button and subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you all in the next video.